Hi everyone, it's Dina Martinez here with another chapter of Confessions of a Wannabe Soccer Mom. This week I'm telling you about my artistic and entrepreneurial endeavors in junior high and high school. So in junior high, I decided that it would be a good idea to start a pet society, and it was called SAP, Students and Pets. Everybody was like, everybody's gonna think it's called Students Against Pets, but it's not Students Against Pets, it's Students and Pets, SAP. Essentially what that whole thing entailed was me drawing a lot of posters with cute little bubble ear puppies and having one meeting where we talked about pets. It was inspired by my next door neighbor, and she had a trailer house and about 25 million dachshunds and 100 cats. It was pretty intense, and she worked with the Humane Society and I mowed her yard because that was fun for me in the summer. We would talk about Humane Society and pets, and I loved her dog. There were just a million of them, and her place was so gross. It burnt down, sadly. Most of the animals got out. That was really sad. Anyway, the next thing I did was I created a notebook. This notebook was my rock and roll notebook. Until junior high, I wasn't allowed to listen to anything other than Christian and country music. So secular music, pop music was against the rules for the majority of my life. But for some reason, my parents got a little lax for a little bit. And so I was kind of obsessed with, you know, Dina at the time, Michael Jackson, Cyndi Lauper, all those people. Because I'm old as fuck. So what I did was I made a little notebook, and I had my friend and one of my cousins dress up as pop characters, and we took photos, and I put the photo in. There was a short bio about the artist, and then there was a short bio about the person who was posing as that entertainer. So it was kind of like I had a notebook full of it. I wonder where that notebook is now, because that would be so interesting and weird to look back on, but it was a really thick notebook. But yeah. Also, my friend is an artist. He did a lot of very Mad magazine kind of, and then he himself created a magazine that was brought with adult humor. I was kind of jealous because I liked to draw. I drew the puppies with the bubble ears, and it was really cute. And then Billy was drawing big rig trucks. So I thought that was a cool idea. So I drew big rig trucks too, because, you know, that's what you're supposed to do when you're socialized male in a small town. So I drew big rig trucks. So it was doing all this really interesting stuff. And for some reason, I don't know how I had access to this kind of material, but I decided to draw kind of pornographic pictures. Yeah, they were pornographic pictures of men and women engaged in sadomasochistic sexual acts. I really have no idea how I would know anything about that in junior high. Like, I don't know. I don't know where I would have seen that. I don't know where I would have seen it. Mrs. Carey, who didn't like me. She didn't like me at all. She didn't like me when I was in elementary school. She for sure didn't like me in junior high. She really hated me in high school, I'm pretty sure. So she found the pictures. And I had to write a million sentences every day in the principal's office after school. Really have no idea how I got. So as far as entrepreneurial aspects go, I decided that I would create little cookies, and they were the no-bake cookies that have peanut butter and oatmeal and chocolate, and really delicious, and I could eat them all. I could eat a whole thing of them in one sitting because I emotionally eat. So I decided to make a bunch of bars, cookie bars, wrap them up and take them in a box, and I created this whole marketing thing, and I made this beautiful sign. All the cookies fit in to the box really well, and they were called Nookie bars.
Nookie bar. Nookie bar.
I didn't know. How was I to know? Nobody told me what a nookie was. I was just thinking of a clever way to say something that wasn't cookie. Nookie bars, they're very delicious. So they were nookie bars. So thank you guys for watching my video. I want to thank all of the new subscribers. You guys are so awesome. Thanks for sharing this video. Please comment and subscribe if you're not already subscribed. So yeah. So next next week I'm going to tell you guys about my 4-H experience. Yay! Thank you guys. See you next week. And watch the videos that are right here. Next week, I am going to talk about... What am I going to talk about next week? And make sure... Oh. I love her dog. What will I tell you guys about next week? Pretty much it was called SAP, Students and Pets.